Hello there, welcome to our roundup of the WSL weekend as the women's top division in England united in tribute to those who put their lives on the line in conflicts past and present. On Remembrance Weekend, we pause to think of those who served or are currently serving in the UK's armed forces, some of whom made the ultimate sacrifice and were lost in the line of duty. At grounds up and down the country, silences were held to honour those who have fought for the country and the Commonwealth, as well as those who are left behind. A huge game to get us started this week, and one that needs very little introduction. Two of the biggest clubs in the WSL going toe-to-toe as Arsenal hosted Chelsea at the Emirates.
The champions coming from West London to North to make what they hope will be yet another statement win. Chelsea unbeaten in the latest title defence. These 6-pointers are the games that matter most, and they're the games that the Blues usually find a way to win. Well, if they win this one, the gap between these two rivals will be 8 points already, and that'll be curtains for Sleggers and Russo and Arsenal. Can you beat Chelsea and stay in the contest? She was missing a few regulars for the win at Leicester. That was a cruise from then to now. 3 starters change. Fox and Buban Moy in at the back, and Victoria Pelova replaces the absent Kim Little. For Chelsea, for once, no Aggie Beaver-Jones, her dead leg not yet revived, so Kat Macario starts up top. 4 other changes in personnel. Niamh Charles at left-back, Vika Kaptein and Alyssa Thompson, as well as Kannerud on the other flank. And here's Lucy Bronze, fit again and starting again. Kannerud. Macario, good first-time layoff. Kannerud in early! Oh, what a chance! Inside 2 minutes, the champions nearly in front.
Yeah, really good move out here. Lucy Bronze, Macario dropping deep, lovely round the corner ball to Ritin Kannerud, and really she should be scoring that.
Thompson, rapid. Kannerud equally so, pointing to where she wanted it. Thompson, brilliant! These first 8 minutes have been all about the champions, and they've come to Arsenal again, and they're doing what they so often do in these big ones in particular. And Alyssa Thompson has just scored a gorgeous opening goal.
Yeah, it's a really bold selection from the Arsenal manager, but that midfield too being absolutely cut through by Chelsea's midfield, and Alyssa Thompson drives forward, brilliant little layoff to Kannerud, and she does really well to recognise she can't get a shot off, and the only option Alyssa Thompson has got from that angle and the way the ball's played back to her is the chip, and she executes it absolutely perfectly. And to me, this is the most free-flowing I've seen Chelsea so far this season, and they look absolutely rampant already.
More brilliance from Bronze to get rid of McCabe. Macario! Strong save, where's it going off the bar? And Van Domselaar is there again to deny Kaptein. What a game this is. We could have had 4 goals already.
Wow, it's breathless stuff, isn't it? A good save from Van Domselaar, but you'd hope that she'd get a bit more to send it over the bar rather than on top of the bar. Causes a bit of havoc, reacts well to the next header.
Well, I don't know if that was the best thing there, trying to stop the throw, but, oh, well done. Well done. Back gets Lucy Bronze, having kind of helped Caitlin Ford to it. Lucy Bronze is saying there was a bum-bum, a double touch, and it should have been a goal kick. Nice try. It's a corner. She might be right.
She may well be right. And she, I don't know if it took a touch and then a touch and then another touch off of Lucy Bronze, but either way, it is a corner.
Meads corner. Oh, it's a good one. And it's 1-1. Cracking finish into the roof. Stina Blackstenius gets a start, gets a goal.
Just seeing a replay of Blackstenius' goal. Is there a question that it maybe comes off her hand?
Well, this is why it has been chalked off and why it is still 1-0. Harsh or not?
I think very harsh. I'm not sure it touches her hand. I thought she moved her arms out the way. Blackstenius finished it really well.
That is a brilliant touch from Frida Marnham. Smith against Charles. Oh, that's brilliant from Smith. So's the ball in towards Russo. So many back in there. I think Cannerud got the touch on it. A strike through the bodies from Caldente. Taylor Hines. And again. Oh, it's scrappy, but it's a great watch, this. They're both nervous in their own way. Everyone knows this feeling, whatever end of it you've been on. Oh, good ball into Russo! Arsenal needed a last-minute hero. And they've got one. And this one is going to stand. Alessia Russo, lesser spotted in this scrappy game of football, but now up top, and she's got enough on it that Hampton couldn't keep it out. 1-1 at the Emirates, right at the end.
Well, that came at the end of a crazy series of events. Mistimed clearances, mishit shots. Jean-Francois has just come on. She's inexplicably hooks it back towards her own goal. The header wasn't cleared. Oh, that's tight. They maybe have had a favour done by the assistant referee on the far side, but maybe that's justice for the disallowed goal earlier. But it's a fantastic ball nonetheless from Frida Marnham.
Even the clearances are a bit scuffy. Russo's found energy, God knows where from. Here she goes, the ball's got to be played, and it has for Frida Marnham. Marnham! You cannot believe this, because the flag's up again. I think that's the right call by her boot only. I'm looking at the far side. And there ended a frantic game of football. Renée Slegers, well, she hasn't been beaten in the game that she couldn't afford to lose. She'll feel they could and maybe should have won it. Not a game where the undoubted quality of these two were absolutely on show, but it was absolutely full of drama, controversy and entertainment. It's a point each. Arsenal 1, Chelsea 1 at full time.
Frustrated just because we conceded the goal at the end of the game. I think, we were a better team in the first half. Probably we didn't control the game the way we wanted to control the game in the second half. Credit to Arsenal for the technicality they have in their team. Except that, again, I think it's probably not a bad result, even if we had the opportunity today to extend the lead at the top of the table. We didn't take this opportunity, but we are early in the season and we are still in a good place.
Very proud as well of the team and the way they play the game today. I think it's the Arsenal way. I think they show some really good football, and I think they show a great and strong mentality on the pitch today.
Welcome back to our roundup of all the headline-making action in the WSL. To the northwest next, as title hopefuls Manchester United hosted the division's draw specialists Aston Villa. This was the first of 3 fixtures in a huge week for Mark Skinner's side. The home midweek Champions League tie with PSG looming before the Manchester derby next weekend.
Some important fixtures being played with significance at both ends of the table as the two teams come out onto the pitch ahead of kick-off. Maya Letitia, the skipper for the home side. A Manchester United team that make 3 changes from the team that won at Brighton, including a first league start of the season for Gabby George. For Aston Villa, 1 change from their last WSL match with Chastity Grant returning. Young Georgia Mullet made a great impact on her first start last weekend with a goal and an assist against Everton. It's Manchester United posing a danger. Crossing from the right-hand side this time.
Park on the ball down this right, and you can see she's trying to
to pick out Rolfo just coming in at that back stick, but just, yeah, a little bit overhit.
Brought down in midfield by Turland. It finds its way out to Rolfo. Rolfo into the 18-yard box. 2. Back to Rolfo again. I think Wilms was the player who got in the way of that, Louise.
Yes, it was, and what a vital block it was. You know, Rolfo running at you, and it is at Wilms first, but she carries on her run, she carries the block. It's also Missy Bowe-Kearns who just comes in again with a vital touch.
Picked up by Villa, and now they are racing forward. It's Hansen who's racing up the pitch. There's a brilliant chance. Georgia Mollett, and that's the best chance so far in this game, and it's fallen to the visitors. The ball driven in. Might come back for a chance. Hansen's there, and it's blocked out of play by Letitia.
Again, they're just keeping the ball alive. Could have got a cross in a little bit earlier, but they've done well to keep possession.
The corner comes in, clear, but then struck back in, and Aston Villa have taken the lead. And it's Miri Taylor with the strike to put the visitors ahead here.
Villa just have been looking dangerous this last 5-10 minutes. Dangerous ball in. Thomas Joyce with the punch, but just centrally. But struck beautifully. She had to adjust just slightly. And here we go. 1-0 Aston Villa.
Park comes to Riviere, who then clips it to the far post. Right full to Mallard. All sorts of players there. Toon, a really important block from Patton. Ella Toon from close range, and a Patton to the rescue.
Patton, that was a fantastic body on the line. Toon, she just could not get the contact she wanted.
Rolled into the penalty area. Still going Manchester United, looking for a late equaliser here perhaps. It's Sandberg who was there. She decides not to go for goal. Now it's a promising cross in, it's onto the head of Williams. And that's exactly where she needed to be. Williams waits.
Thomas Joyce is up.
This is one of those moments, isn't it? Everybody up. Because time is running out for Manchester United to get anything from this game. What ends up coming off the crossbar. Riviere tries to pull it back in. Mallard gets her head to it. It's another header as well. Comes down to Mallard. And then Villa players just take it back to the halfway line. Was that it? Was that the last moment for Manchester United to get anything from this game? And that is the whistle blown, and the celebrations can start from the Aston Villa manager and her players. Manchester United are beaten for the first time this season. It has finished Manchester United 0, Aston Villa 1.
I'm still excited. It's not that I can't believe. I know that the team can do that. It's just we were looking at this type of performance so solid, especially after Everton, and how we defend. That's the reason why we again were able to have a clean sheet. And yeah, we suffer a bit at the end because they were chasing the game, but I think we were like super solid. They almost couldn't get any type of passes. They look a worse team than they are because we I think it's credit on us because they could not find this type of combinations.
We weren't good enough today. It's as simple as that. We lack detail, we lacked a little bit of quality. Whatever happens in the league now, you've got to win. Wherever it lands, we have to win the games that we need to win. So we want to challenge for the title, of course we do. Today's a blow for us, but we have to reassess and we have to move forwards.
With Chelsea being held by Arsenal, the door was open for Manchester City to take top spot. Standing in their way, an Everton side struggling to find form after an encouraging opening weekend derby win over Liverpool.
Everton and Manchester City have already met this season in the League Cup. Manchester City winning by 3 goals to 1 in Manchester. It is a wet, rather miserable day in Liverpool. One change to the Everton side from the team that began last weekend's 3-3 draw at Aston Villa. The Japanese international Rion Ishikawa returns in defence, having made her comeback as a substitute at Villa. Ishikawa replaces Elise Stanovic, who sustained a severe hamstring injury last weekend. Kelly Gago scored twice 7 days ago, including a 94th minute equaliser. Ruby Mace faces her former side. Ornella Vignola is Everton's top scorer with 4 goals. And among the substitutes, Izzy Hobson, who signed her first professional contract with Everton this week. We have one change for Manchester City. Rebecca Canuck makes her first WSL appearance of the season after recovering from injury. The German international replacing Gracie Pryor, who drops to the bench. Bunny Shaw has 4 goals this season, and she enjoys an excellent record against Everton. The Jamaican international striker has scored 8 goals in 6 previous WSL appearances. Greenwood, a big miss for City, she'll be out for a few weeks. Miedemar. Shaw looked offside. The save was made by Ramsey, and the Everton defenders are looking across to the assistant for a flag that never came.
Yeah, we can just see here, obviously, Bunny Shaw kind of sitting herself in between the 2 defenders. Comes in from Miedemar, and as she gets on the ball now, she is onside. For me, it looks like she's onside, and Emily Ramsey does really well to stay alert there.
Miedemar. Chance perhaps here for the shot. A little bit underneath it. A deflection on the way through, though.
Yeah, it was Ruby Mace right there with the last-ditch tackle. She does really well.
This could be awkward. It isn't. Wheeler brings it away. Vignola. Still Vignola keeping her footing and able to release the shot as well.
Really well there, Vignola. You see, it's just that turn of pace, and that's what we've been asking from Everton. A little bit more alertness, a little bit more directness.
Oh, lovely ball infield from Banet. Great chance for the opening goal, and it has been taken. Viviana Miedemar for Manchester City, and they lead 1-0.
And they'll be disappointed because they've managed to find that space in behind Manchester City. We see here Benet just picks up the ball, catches Ruby Mace off guard, and it's Viviana Miedemar. She does work so well just to slot it past Emily Ramsey. I think they were originally claiming for offside, but it's not offside. She uses her body really well, Miedemar, and makes no mistake to make Manchester City up 1-0. Really clever pass from Benet, though, just to split the Everton backline. Fantastic ball from her.
Ishikawa. Wheeler. Lovely ball through. Taken away from the goalkeeper, but wide.
Again, you can see what Everton are trying to do. It's that pass that just splits the back line straight through the middle to try and find Tony Payne. Yamashita does just enough to put Tony Payne off.
Pacheco. Gago. Did it get a touch off a defender? It did indeed. Off Canuck.
Manchester City will be quite disappointed that they've conceded the corner here. You see as the balls come in from Van Hool, there's no one marking Canuck, there's no one anywhere near. A little bit of a shout from a goalkeeper just to let that run.
Mace to take. On it, and the header towards goal from Gago, pushed away by Yamashita. Everton still pressing, but that's well wide in the end from Hayashi. Yamashita preserving Manchester City's lead, keeping out Gago's header.
Fantastic header from here, but good save from Yamashita. She stays alert in the goal.
Long from Mace, in behind, Tony Payne. Payne bearing down on goal, Gago in the middle towards her, lovely little back heel. super goal from Everton. Kelly Gago with the equaliser, and it's 1-1 at Goodison Park.
What a fantastic goal that is from Everton. What a fantastic finish that is. Kasperaj disappointed, and she's got tight to her, but she can't stop her putting it in the back of the net. Fantastic finish, Kelly Gago.
Still going, short. How is that not a second goal for Manchester City?
Bunny Shaw free inside the 6-yard box, and she can't head it down. It comes at it fast, but we know how good she is scoring goals with her head. To head it over the crossbar there, she is. We're so disappointed.
Worked wide by Miedema. Kasperaj. Shaw. Turn to get the shot away.
Bunny Shaw gets a touch out of her feet. Can't strike it on target.
Miedema. Virgino. Chase on here for Wahhabi. She gets there first. And towards Shaw, 2-1. Bunny Shaw puts Manchester City back in front. It's her 5th goal in the WSL this season, and it means it's Everton 1, Manchester City 2.
Yeah, they've started off the second half really well, Manchester City. They've been dangerous, they've been alert in their attack, and Bunny Shaw this time makes absolutely no mistake. Something we've seen her do time and time again. She's so dangerous in those areas. Gago's the only player there in the box up against Manchester City's 3 in the back line, and a little bit more creativity needed from Evan on the edge of the box.
Yola. Ishikawa. Monica Hayashi. Lovely turn. Off the inside of the post and away, and Everton so close to an equaliser from Ornella Vignola. Like that shot was delivered in slow motion. Is it going to go wide? No, it hit the inside of the post. Was it going to cross the line? No.
No, but it looked like it might just creep across the line.
Robinson against Wahhabi. Robinson. Got past the Spanish defender, still going. Katie Robinson into the middle, a fine save from Yamashita. First touch almost, I would think, from Kitagawa, and she almost got the equaliser.
Yamashita does so well, and see how disappointed she is with her team.
Virginia. Can she go all the way here? The little pull back. Hemp. Blocked by Mace.
Yeah, we see this again out on this side. Virgino doing really well. Beats 3 players. It comes out to Hemp on her unfavoured right foot, and it's Ruby Mace again. She's been a wall at times in the back line for Everton.
Mace will have a go from here. Yamashita might well have seen that a little late, but she was able to make the save. Victory is Manchester City's, and they go top of the WSL as they make it 7 wins in a row. The winning goal from Bunny Shaw in the second half. Viviana Miedema had given Manchester City the lead in the first half. It was cancelled out by Kelly Gago. But City prevail, and they go 1 point ahead of Chelsea in the WSL standings. Full-time, Everton 1, Manchester City 2.
On behalf of the girls, you know, I'm very gutted for them because they deserve more. I think we put everything into the game, and we just need to keep working, keep doing what we're doing, because we are, we're on the right path in terms of performance-wise.
You didn't want to talk about the table before the game, but that result does take you top. You're the ones to catch now, aren't you?
Yeah, of course, it's nice. You can't say anything about that. But at the same time, there is no medals in November, so we just need to keep on focusing on each performance. Now we have a huge game next weekend, and everything will, on the bus back, starting preparing for that.
Welcome back to the show as we continue to take in all the main talking points from the latest WSL weekend. To a London derby now between the Lionesses and Tottenham Hotspur, two sides with promising campaigns thus far. London City have performed admirably away at Chelsea last Saturday, while Spurs made the trip across the capital off the back of a 2-1 home win over Liverpool.
We are at the Copperjacks Community Stadium. Today's hosts aim to make it 4 wins from 4 in the Women's Super League against sides that finished in the bottom half of last season's table. That will not be easy against a Spurs team that have amassed 15 points from their 7 league games so far this term. Well, let's check on the teams for you. London City Lionesses recall Rofiat Imran and Freya Godfrey. Lucia Corrales and Sandy Francie miss out, but are named as subs. As for Nikita Paris, it's a 200th WSL appearance. Spurs, meanwhile, recall top scorer Kathinka Tanberg and Ashley Neville. Beth England, whose goal was effectively the winner against Liverpool last week, and Josephine Riebrink drop to the bench. It's still an exciting lineup with plenty of options on the bench. Moran to get to the byline potentially. That's just going to bounce out for a corner. And after being on the back foot in the opening couple of minutes, we're seeing London City Lionesses just begin to put Spurs under pressure.
Yeah, there was some real effective play down this left-hand side.
Aslani to deliver. Towards the near post, it ricochets around and is kept in play and then forced in! Wonderful finish. Well, just guided home, wasn't it? Godfrey, right place, right time to just steer in, and London City Lionesses from the corner that Spurs failed to clear have the advantage.
Yeah, great finish there by Godfrey on the edge. As the corner came in, it didn't look like a good quality corner, but Fiora did well just to get across and then just put it back into the box, and it's a great finish that is from Godfrey. The composure, just to place it in with the side of her foot. I think naturally players might just thrash at that and get the laces on it, but she's really stayed composed, checked where the goalkeeper is, and managed to slot it away down to that bottom left corner. Great finish there by Godfrey.
Big opportunity for a second. Well, Fiora broke free, and you just wonder, could she have taken it on a little closer there? We expected her to find the back of the net, and instead it was palmed away.
Yeah, a bit of a mix-up there between Drew Spence and Smarn.
This is Spence, shooting position potentially. Now it's with Holtz, really is for her. Block and another block, too many players in the way of London City. Oh, and then a sliding challenge comes in from Kumagai, and the referee points to the spot.
I think it was a penalty. It'd be interesting to watch the replay back. Did Drew Spence just get in there and nick the ball away? And I wasn't sure if Kumagai managed to get a touch on the ball or whether Drew did nip in. Let's have a look as the shot comes in. Yeah, it's a penalty. Drew just gets her foot in. She does really well there, knowing that Kumagai's lunging in with her leg, and she's managed to just nip it in, I think.
Tanberg to take up against Leite, who's faced 4 penalties this season, hasn't saved any. Beth England is 1 from 1 for Spurs. She's off the pitch, of course. Thumped home, though, by Tanberg. And we're all square at the Copperjacks Community Stadium. Thumped down the middle, hit with real power. And we're 1 apiece with 7 minutes or so to go until half-time. Martin Ho's side back on terms. Tanberg takes it down. Vinberg is screaming for it. This is Naz, and now it's with Spence. Runs into trouble. Runs into too much traffic. Chris Gauro wins it back coolly. And now Aslani on the move. Good win through the centre. Nikita Paris wants it as well. Godfrey right-hand side. Good move this from London City. Nikita Paris is calling for it. Brilliant move. Terrific goal. And on her 200th appearance in the Women's Super League, Nikita Paris puts London City Lionesses in front 4 minutes into this second half. It's a brilliant run. It's a poacher's finish. Nikita Paris to the fore once again.
She's got so much time and space on the ball. I'm not sure where the left back for Tottenham had gone, but really good whip balling just behind the back line. It's so difficult as a defender to try and defend, and yes, picked it out perfectly for Nikita Paris.
Layoff from Vinberg. Holt tries to thread it forward. The guy was in the way. Vinberg has it again. And she's brought down by Aslani right on the edge of the D. I guess it was a challenge from behind. And she doesn't get anything on the ball. The referee's got every right. Let's take another look at this. It looked a bit soft.
Yeah, Vinberg's just gone to shoot, and yeah, I don't know. I don't think she necessarily attempted to even win the ball. Unfortunate there for Aslani. It was a foul, but I wouldn't say it was a yellow card.
Holtz having a look at this. Simonon as well, standing over it. He's going to pull rank. Simonon does go for goal. That is something really special. A curling free kick into the top corner. A sensational strike from Simonon.
Oh, what a fantastic finish there from Simonon. Exactly how I pictured it was going to go. I've seen her do it in training many times, but yeah, just swept it. Didn't even put too much power on it, more just the caressing it into that top corner.
This is Goodwin. It's a good ball. Aslani can't get there. Fred Godfrey might be able to. It's a good block. She'll get a second chance. It's an awkward bounce, but she's still driving on. Can she keep it in? She can. And eventually the shot is cleared off the line. Oh, and then Fernandez goes down. The referee had a good look at that, but doesn't give anything.
Great opportunity there for London City. It was a brilliant ball in initially from Goodwin. He's managed to just drill it in. I thought Aslani was going to get there, but she's stretching, and then Godfrey's tried to get onto her left foot. Good block there by Nielden, and Vinberg's come away with the ball.
Now, there's a yellow card here. It's for Thomas, and brings down Imran. Aslani to take the free kick. It's good inside the area. It's flicked. Oh no, it's an own goal! Well, I think Nielden has got the final touch on that to send it spinning over the line, but London City Lionesses won't care because they lead by 3 goals to 2.
It's a great ball in and really good flick on from Sangari, and Nielden, she didn't really know too much about it, did she? It's kind of just fell at her feet, and the momentum of her running backwards has... She'd done better, I'm not too sure. It's just one of those unfortunate ones for Nielden there.
Kamigai to Godfrey. Quick feet for Godfrey to Coleman. That is another wonderful goal. And London City Lionesses do have a 4th.
What a finish there from Godfrey. As you can see from the smile on her face, she's super happy with that one. Yeah, it's that ability, nice little step over to drop the shoulder, and Nielden could have done better, but don't take nothing away from Godfrey there with the left-footed finish. Yeah, I think that finish there just tops off a real fine performance from Freya Godfrey today.
Hard fought, but deserved. London City Lionesses grab a fourth win of the campaign. Jocelyn Procheur's side twice in front, twice pegged back, but came on strong. Godfrey, very much the star of the show with 2 goals and an assist. It's been a terrific all-round display from Jocelyn Procheur's side. Full-time here, London City Lionesses 4, Tottenham Hotspur 2.
That was my first 2 WSL goals, so I'm buzzing, and obviously more importantly 3 points for the team, a big 3 points for, you know, the league table. So yeah, we're all very happy, and yeah, I'm happy that I could contribute.
One of the biggest satisfaction from today is the way, especially defensively speaking, we really closed the space. It was not perfect for sure, but we didn't concede many chances. It was also a strong mental battle. So yes, one more time, another good step against a very good team. I want to underline the fact that Tottenham play very, very well. So good performance to give us the confidence and the energy to keep improving and evolving.
For large parts, we had good control. We were the better team with the ball. If we attack like that further through the season, we'll win games. Or then we can't defend like that because we'll lose games. They had 5 moments in the game together, and yeah, we've defended them. We've defended those moments poorly, and when you do that against good players.
Slagers goes direct, looking for Camacho, run all the way through for Kiko Seika. And Kirby's in space if she can find her. Here's Kirby, into the penalty area she goes. Seika to the back post, Camacho off the frame of the goal and behind for a goal kick. But Brighton in the rain here are certainly playing some bright football.
They really are moving the ball so well. CK linking up this time with Frank Kirby. A little chop to lose Enderby. Return pass to Seiko, who finds Camacho at the back post. I think she does everything right there. She gets the power on it. Really well done, and she slams off of the post. Great move from Brighton.
Grace Fisk. Luca Nagano. Liverpool passing it around confidently here. That's a wonderful ball. Wooden. Great cross in. And it somehow squeezes beyond Shamaka Nadozie. And Liverpool lead. A wonderful ball in. And just like last weekend, Peter Olsen is there to give Liverpool the lead. Liverpool 1, Brighton and Albion 0.
Yeah, it's a great ball around the left-hand side there. No touches needed. First time cross into the box, and Olsen had made the run. I think Andozie had got down, got a hand to it. I think you'd expect her to do better there, but Olsen finds a way and pokes it home.
Oh, there's a wobble at the back here. It'll fall from McLaughlin. Recovered by Kirby. And it'll be a free kick for Liverpool in their penalty area, but trying to play it out from the back. Liverpool almost damaging themselves, but they recover from Faye Kirby. Clark to Fisk. That's a big challenge. Referee waves advantage as the shot comes in from Nagano. Oh, it's tipped onto the bar and behind for a corner. Shamaka Nadozie at full stretch, just about keeping the score at Liverpool 1, Brighton 0. But Nagano, what a hit.
Kapos again back to goal, does really well. Gets the challenge in, play goes on, and Nagano, only one thought in her mind there. Hits it so well, and Anduzi, excellent, really strong hands.
It's Jankovic's. Brighton look to play out from the back once again, but they lose it once again. The shot will come in and hits the bar again. So close to a second for Liverpool. Enderby. Woodham finds the cross, and it's behind Holland, who can't do anything with it, but Liverpool so close to a second again. It was Sam Kerr who hit it, and what a strike it was.
Unbelievable strike again from range. Real instinct, head up, first thought is to strike it, and it comes smashing off the crossbar.
Nagano to Holland, another wicked cross, but that is safe hands from Chamaka Nadozi, who at the moment is single-handedly keeping the score at 1-0. Slagers, quick feet into that near post, it goes, Madison is there, big save by Faye Kirby. It's not away yet though. Frank Kirby leaves it for Maisie Simmons, who sends it way over the bar, but the real opportunity there was for the substitute, Madison Haley. Some space here for Brighton. Kirby goes out wide to Kafaji, supports on the overlap. Kafaji to Cankovic for Kirby. It's wonderful football, but what a block that is by Risa Shimizu on the line to keep the score at Liverpool 1, Brighton 0.
Shimizu so important there, recovery run, gets herself back on the line to protect the goal. Fantastic football.
Minami, Brighton running out of time. Seiko will attack it, but so will Jenna Clark. Kafaji bounces into her path. So many red shirts back there. Kirby, Nordam, Kafaji! In the 3rd minute of injury time, Brighton and Hove Albion have their equaliser. Liverpool minutes away from their first 3 points of the season, but Kafaji off the bench in the final few minutes makes it Liverpool 1, Brighton 1.
Excellent, Rosa. Kafaji starts the move there, loses the ball, does well to keep hold of it. Frank Kirby just sprays it out wide, and it's into the path of Kafaji, who hits it sweetly into the bottom corner. It's a sucker punch for Liverpool.
And that's the final action here at the Brewdog Stadium. Liverpool in control of most of this second half, but not for the final few minutes when it looked like they were going to pick up their first 3 points of the season. Liverpool 1, Brighton and Hove Albion 1.
Frustrated at the moment, but I think when the dust settles, we'll look back and think that was very good performance from the girls, and gave everything that they had. And actually, a point was probably a really big positive step for us.
To a battle in the bottom half between two sides with just a single league win between them this season. West Ham United's campaign has been chastening, to say the least. No points and only 2 goals scored from their 7 matches. Leicester City sat 4 points better off in the table, knowing that a win would give them some serious breathing space in the fight to avoid the drop into WSL 2.
West Ham hosting Leicester City. Both teams yet to really find their momentum, yet to find their form this year. West Ham, of course, had that flurry of goals at the end of last season. Shakira Martinez with a lot of those goals, finding the form, but they haven't stuck to that this year. The team news today for West Ham, it's an unchanged team for Rhiannon Skinner. Katrina Gorey captains as the pivot in midfield. Fionn Morgan runs the flanks, and Shakira Martinez leads the line, looking for her first league goal of the season. For the away team, Leicester City, 3 changes for Rick Passmore's Leicester City side. Noemi Mouchon makes her first WSL start of the season, having scored last time out against Arsenal, and with Yanis Cayman unavailable through injury. Van Egmond and Helen Eriksdottir also return to the starting 11, with Shannon O'Brien and Jutta Rantala dropping to the bench. Both teams looking to pick up some more points. West Ham looking to pick up their first points of the season. Denton, again down this left-hand side. Cuts back in, gets past Kane. Denton with a strike and just over the bar.
Tell you what an effort this is. Again, we said they're looking most lively down this left-hand side, and it's the movement of Asai that actually just drags Hannah Kane across a little bit. It opens up, probably high on confidence from her involvement with the Lionesses a couple of weeks ago, and it's not far away.
Into Denton again. Gets past Thibault. Drives into the box, cuts it back. Fionn Morgan, blocks on the line. Martinez still alive for West Ham and just wide again. Martinez can't get that on target.
And it's last-ditch defending. Thibault with the block on the line. They can't clear it. Keys straight to Gorry. Oh, how close was that from Martinez? Giving her form, you're just expecting it to ripple into the back of the net. But this is so much better from West Ham.
Zadorsky to contend with on the edge of the box, sends it goalwards. Gorry clears. Still alive for Leicester. And Leicester with a strike, and again from Eric Stossier and McLaughlin there.
Now, I will be astounded if this one ends 0-0. McLaughlin on this occasion with the half volley came back out to her, and Shemmick made a really smart save.
Denton. Oh, and it's rolled in. And it's Martinez with the final touch. And it's rolled in at the near post. And I don't think Leipzig knew much about that. And all of a sudden, West Ham leads.
Well, never mind Leipzig not know much about it. I'm not sure how much Martinez knows about it either. Her first league goal, she'll be so chuffed to get that one scratched off, and it just gets tangled under both players' feet. It's a little bit fortunate for West Ham, but for a team who've had their worst start in their Super League history, they need a little bit of luck on their side, and look how much it means to them.
Denton, throw to Martinez. Inside the box, quick footwork. Plays it out to Siren. Endo matches on the end of this one, sends it in again. Martinez. And then a shot straight at Leipzig.
Oh, it was an audacious effort, wasn't it, for Martinez? He's clearly high on confidence after her goal.
Asai. To find Ueki. And Ale clears the danger. So here we go again then. Asai. Swings it in at the far post this time, headed goalwards by Zadorsky, and hits the side netting.
Yeah, did well to connect with it, the centre-back.
At this point last year, Leicester City had 1 point more in the table, so it's a fairly average start.
Yeah, and this one will sting, because when you are a team like Leicester and you aren't afforded the same size or quality of roster of some of the other teams, because you simply don't have that level of investment, you need to be picking up points against the teams in and around you in the table, and West Ham certainly are one of those.
And with London City, the newly promoted team, being so good and finding their form, it makes this game even more important as it's swung in from Kane, headed at the far post, and it's a chance, and it's an equaliser. And it's Shannon O'Brien with a last-minute equaliser for Leicester City. And look at what it means.
Brilliant impact from the substitute. It's a searching ball, really good delivery from Hannah Kane. There's nobody at all picking up keys. They've thrown everybody forward, Leicester. And they just don't go away, do they? Never write off this team, never write off a Rick Passmore team. He's been in the game too long.
Well, there it is. There's the full-time whistle.
and it's a point apiece in the end, but Leicester City will be happier with that result. Shannon O'Brien with a last-minute equaliser before Martinez put West Ham up. They led for a long time in this game at the near post. Her first league goal of the season, but in the end, it finishes a draw at the Chigwell Construction Stadium. It's finished West Ham 1, Leicester City 1.
Well, we've created loads of chances, you know, all season. It's just been a little bit of confidence with the front line and multiple people to be able to get those goals. I think obviously the point's important. It's not the one that we wanted. Obviously we wanted all three, but a point, big week. 2 more games this week, and we obviously want to focus on them.
I warned the team today regarding West Ham because I think they're in a false position. They play really good football, really well coached, and it's coming away from home. Can we stay in games? Can we pick up points and then bring people back to the King Power and ensure that we turn them 1 point into 3 points in the future?
So after all of that, we have new leaders at the top and finally points on the board for those at the bottom. Manchester City lead the way ahead of the derby against United next weekend, while West Ham United and Liverpool continue in the bottom 2 places, but are now at least up and running points-wise. So that's your lot for this week, but we'll do it all again when match day 9 rolls around. See you then, and thanks for watching.